Today is October 14th, and in 1964, on October 14th, Martin Luther King was named the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize. And I understand from what I was reading, you read up on the King Center, apparently he was in the hospital at the time, and he had checked himself into the hospital because he was tired. I guess he was just exhausted, and he had checked himself into the hospital to get rest. And this is something kind of amazing when you start to think about how much individual people gave and how much he gave in particular to fight against all of the things that were going on in terms of civil rights and discriminations. A lot of people gave a lot towards that. And apparently that day when he was in the hospital on October 14th, his wife, Coretta Scott King, called him to let him know that he had been named the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize for that year. Now, he didn't end up accepting it, and the ceremony wasn't until December, but the naming of it happened on October 14th, 1964. And one of the interesting things about it was, obviously, it comes with money. So I think the prize money was something like $54,000 or a little more than $54,000. At that time, and I looked it up, at that time, that had the purchasing power of what would be today about $500,000, close to $500,000 today in terms of purchasing power back then in 1964. So what he decided to do, he didn't keep the money. He gave all the money away. He gave it away to civil rights organizations like his own organization, but not just his own, but to CORE, to NAACP, to SNCC, to various civil rights organizations that were fighting for the cause. He gave that money away. And when you think about that, and you think about the Nobel Peace Prize, his example and some of the things he did is really worth remembering. Just wanted to share that today.